Good afternoon, folks, and welcome. This is a continuation of the EKCO radio I've been working on. It's the I'll just give you a refresher of the model number. It's the model A274 VHF/FM only radio from 1957. Now I'm just taking the EL84 audio valve out because it stands proud of the rest, and I don't want to damage anything. And today, let's just get the rest of the parts. Today I'm going to replace, just for now, I'm going to replace the smoothing capacitor, or for those watching in America, the filter capacitor, which is 50 microfarad by 50 microfarad by 500 volts. And yes, you can still buy these multi-section capacitors brand new in the correct value that you need them in, which, yeah, it saves having to put 2 or 3 capacitors in underneath or something. You know, you can maintain at least some of the originality. So just check this for, make sure there's no imperfection. No, it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to pull the offending articles out and replace them, and then we should be ready for a test fire. So I will get on with that now, folks. Hi folks, and welcome back. Right, that's the recapping done. Now let's put the EL84 back in. Give it its audio valve. That is the EL84, isn't it? Yeah, the number's rubbed off it, but it is. Right, that's the valve in. Right, just to recap, pardon the expression. Right, what I've done, I've replaced the filter capacitor here with a brand new multi-section unit, and the 8 microfarad by 350 volts is now here. That's here, and I've replaced this one here. I can't remember what it was. 47 microfarad, that one, and that's it, and that's all I've replaced. So what we'll do, we'll connect a speaker, connect one of the workbench, just connect one of the workbench test speakers. It'll do for now. I've got some new knobs coming for this as well, because I ordered some new knobs because what the tuning knob was odd, and I managed to find a set of knobs for this off this exact radio. Right, you're going to see this as I see it, folks. If it works, it works. I'm not plugging an aerial in it just for now. I just want to see if I get any sound, see if I get any better results than I did before. Now, where's my knobs? Let's put my knobs on, because even though this is earthed, I still feel safer by having knobs on. Right, it plugs on. Dial light's lit up. Well, one of them is. Valves are lighting. Turn off a sec, I think we're on gram. Oh, we could be on radio. Oh, not getting much out of there.
Search your state pension and get to know yours.
Let's just see if it needs an aerial. Let's get one of these meter leads. Let's have a look. Might need an aerial.
Days at Morrison's. Why wait till Friday? More days, more deals. Get 6 bottles of red, white or rosé wine for £20 each.
Like, you can't be the thing. And he goes, don't be a hero, mate. And I said, I'm not trying to be a hero, but the police are coming. But, mate, all I had was my jocks on. I was chasing him up the street, and I'm just like, mate.
I love how he's acting out the whole scene. All I had was my jocks on. And then it just went mad online. People are saying this guy's a hero, he's a Mr. Australia, some sort of deal promoting jocks. We're brilliant.
She's absolutely not, mate. Not with you two. If you don't go and do it, I will. Yeah. So I did come on. I became a big superstar like Clarkson.
You did actually, yes, but you're uncompromising, I find. You're not really anxious to be a star, and if people like you, you don't seem to mind if they like you or dislike you.
Yeah, well, you've got to have a little bit of that. That you've taken. That's right, absolutely. Well,
May I just take you up on that? He's making a good point. And Barry, so what do you two do?
Every week.
Do you? Because...
I guess not a great idea. Have become slimmer.
We can't have this conversation without talking about Brexit. Do we think that the size of this new fund and this announcement will compensate for the potential lost cash that we were getting from the EU?
Okay, so we've done our number crunching on this as best we can, and Our net gain from the EU for R&D is about £0.9 billion.
Right. Let's just see if we've got any red plating on that valve, because I'm not happy with the audio from that. I'm not getting a lot from it. We're not getting a lot from that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the trying to think where my EL84s are. That rustling sound's gone anyway. Bear with me, folks. Just go and get my EL84s.
Normally after even the harshest.
Hi folks, well we haven't got that horrible rustling sound now. I've got rid of that, but I'm not happy with the sound.
The panel has ruled that a nurse has had her fitness to practice impaired because she concealed that her colleague, who later developed Ebola, was running a high temperature. Donna Wood was found guilty of misconduct because she recorded a lower temperature for Pauline Cafequin during the screening process at Heathrow. The pair had both returned from treating Ebola victims in Sierra Leone. The panel will now discuss whether Mrs. Wood should be struck off. A 26-year-old man from Birmingham has been accused of giving money to one of the suspects in the Paris terror attack. Still is alleged.
Alleged to have handed £3,000 to Ahmed Abrini, who became known as the Man in the Hat during the hunt for the Paris attackers. From Kingston, is our Home Affairs correspondent.
3 minutes past 5. Good evening. This is 7 thing. Has everybody cleared their throats? Okay, fantastic.
Needs change. I was so much younger. This is Classic FM from Global.
Thank you, Anna, and hello from me, John Brunning. Thanks for joining me for Drive, where I've got 3 hours of great music to brighten up your Thursday, beginning with Dvorak.
The world's greatest music.
This is Classic FM.
Talk about our hobby. Also, the greatest ever item in the history of radio. Easily the only item that asks, what can't you be asked to fix? Yes, it is.
Lethal doses, great drug. During this report, Danny highlighted concerns that police may have missed chances to stop him and to save life. 3 weeks apart, the same woman walking her dog in a churchyard found the bodies of 2 young men, similar age.
Fire lit already, there's Kirsty. Absolutely freezing here. Blown away, there's Sue.
Poor part of fence that Taylor at the very.
Oh, I think it still needs a bit more work on it, folks, but at least we got rid of that rustling sound, and it is actually producing audio. What I actually need to do to find out, I'll probably be able to do that now. Move scraps. Right, let's just get my phone. let's turn it off for a second. What I could do, I could actually put my phone into the socket for the record player. Let's just go and get a lead. I should have a lead in the kitchen. Don't ask me why I have a lead in the kitchen for. Yeah, oh, it was. I was connecting something up the other week in there just to test it on the kitchen table, well, on the worktop. We got it, we're on it. That's what I want. Right. Let's just give it some audio from another source. I can do that through the pickup socket. Just join them two together. Join them two together like that. Now, where's my glasses? Plug that into my phone. Now, I'm not going to give a lot of this because pause that. Now, which is the pickup? Let's have a look at the back. Which is the tape recorder sockets. Pickup is the bottom one. And it should be just make this wire a bit longer. There we go. Should be correct. Don't know whether we're on radio or ground. I think we're on radio there. Let's turn it on. What we'll do, we'll let it warm up on radio, and then I can switch it to gram as it's marked on the back, and then we can now let's try. It's definitely the right. So it's just, I haven't got a proper plug for this, you see, so I want to just make it up as I go along. find another piece of wire. That should just work. Find a hole I can shove that negative into. There we go.
The sun is sinking in the west. The cattle.
Say, is he second there, the Conservative leader of Warwickshire County Council and the chair of the Local Government Association's Community Wellbeing Board. The systems music projects, the most successful of which. In ways, of course, that includes raising.
Right, I better get ready because I'm going to go mix. Right. Right. It looks like the fault could be in the audio, so I'll give it further investigation, but I've got to go out now, folks. Hello all. I finally got my radio working that I bought for £4 from the swap meet the other week. It's oops, I don't want to damage that valve. It's all working well now. I've got rid of that rustling sound it had, and when I got rid of that it had some distortion, so I had to replace another capacitor. It's a good job the one I replaced I ordered 10. I ordered 10, so I had plenty. And there's no hums in that whatsoever, that's beautiful.
There I was, with a couple of junkies who could at any moment have lost their temper and either raped.
If I move the aerial,
you up. I'ma take a stand. Now that you know I'm trapped. Latin just arrived. I see you don't want I know. I see you turn up the coat.
There we go, folks. Probably as good as I'm going to get it, but I will go over it again and probably touch up the alignment. I like this record.
I must walk the line till I find no door up the street or to the floor.
Yeah, it's turning.
I know your mama said don't get on so. I know your father said don't.
There's some shit. More shit. About the strongest it gets is Radio 2. I might try changing the EKCO 85 and see if that makes a difference. Just put my cup over here a minute. I've got to go to work soon. It's just whip out. Ouch! That's red hot. Just pulled out a valve. It's red hot, folks. EKCO 85. Let's pop that in. This is a replacement. There we go. Now it's going to do fuck all for a minute while that valve gets warm, because all the rest of them are warmed up. There we are. I can see the heater starting to. There we go. See if that's made a difference on the sensitivity. It still picks up shit.
To the mainland. Some of them hugged me. Another one kissed.
But I bet spend myself to.
It's made a bit of a difference because there was a station right at the end of there before. So if I turn this off, pull that one out, put this other one back in, it'll pick up a different station. Wait for that to start conducting, because obviously it's got to warm up. So you're at the end of the dial. So that one's got a bit more range.
Kailan niyo na?
Anyway, folks, I think that's as far as I can go with it. Actually, I haven't got any of these. I'd like to have tried changing some of these EF89s, but I haven't got any of those. I don't think I have anyway. I'll just have a quick rummage through my valve box. Have a quick rummage through my valves. Don't think I've got any. Nope. EBF 89, nope. Nearly there though. EF 85. No. No. What's that one there? ECC 85. Another PF8, PCF 80. That's a telly valve. PCF 80, that's a television valve. Yeah, well I haven't got. I've got an EBF 89, but I haven't got an EF 89, and an EBF 89 will not work as an EF 89 as far as I'm aware. Anyway, folks, my battery and my camcorder's about to go flat, so I'm going to call it a night and I'm going to get ready for work, otherwise I'll never get there, will I? Right. Oh, well, and that wasn't that fart book, that was a real fart, folks. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Oh, pardon. Hello, folks, and welcome to the final of my VHF only radio. I have put it back together. The chassis is back in the cabinet. The cabinet's been, I don't know if you can get a view of that, but the cabinet has been varnished with yacht varnish. It's been nicely finished. It's as nicely finished as I can get it, but that'll do. I wasn't able to restring the dial, I'm afraid, but I'll have to live without it. I need to order a new. I need to order a new EM80 or EM81 for here for the tuning indicator, but you know, put 2 new dial lamps in. I'll just turn the sound up slightly, give you a listen. Now if I go down the band, the stations there.
Like Europe, I want to be part of it. All right.
Try and I just want to say
there we go.
For his wonderful production. Yeah, Shane in the supermarket. Get it here, though.
Leave it on that station, I think, folks, because turn it down so I don't get picked up by the copyright police on YouTube, which, to be honest with you, I don't know why people use the letters BS. Why don't they just say a bullshit or bollocks? You know, it is. It's like a few people have said. Radio, TV, phone, nut for one. You know, I agree with him. I don't understand why they kick up such a fuss over a low resolution record played on a low resolution record player. A lo-fi record. See, my video's not edited. A lo-fi record played on a lo-fi record player, picked up by a lo-fi camera, microphone in a lo-fi camera. I don't understand why they kick up such a bloody fuss about it. And you know, but that's their rules, and you know, I think it's a lot of shit, but still, you know, what can you do? Abide by them or not use the service, I suppose. Anyway, that's the end of the VHF only radio. I don't know where, I can't remember where I got to with showing you the repairs on this, but I have recapped it. I've not completely recapped it, I've just changed the electrolytics. All the electrolytics have been replaced, and there was a capacitor, a 0.1, I think it was a 0.1 hunt across the EL84, or around that region. I've replaced that because I was still getting a bit of distortion, so I replaced that, and that's cured the distortion. I've not replaced any resistors. All the resistors, believe it or not, were actually acceptable tolerances. They were all okay. And I've not touched the alignment. As I say, I did want to restring the dial, but EKCO used wire and I can't get it. So I did buy some dial string, but it just kept snapping because it has to tighten up. It has to pinch up under there's a pinch screw. It has to pinch up under the tuning, under the tuning pulley to the main drive pulley to go across and wind round the other pulley. It's weird how it works, but they elected to use wire for that reason, and I can't get it. I can't get hold of it. It's like a very thin steel wire, and I've tried guitar strings and all sorts, and I just can't get it to work. So I've given up on it. It works for what I want. I'm happy with it. Depending on what station you go on, depends on how loud it is. Ooh. Depending on what station you're on, depends on how loud it is. I find Radio 2 tends to be the loudest. I mean, Radio 2's like shit in a field. It gets, you know, it gets everywhere. I don't think there's any way you can't pick up Radio 2. If you went to another planet, you get, you know, and if there was only one station you could bet your bottom dollar it'd be bloody Radio 2. Anyway, never mind, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and just to whet your appetite slightly, I've got 2 Blaupunkt radiograms. I'm only going to restore one of them. I'm going to show you. I'm going to restore the. I'm going to do the chassis on the worst one. I've got a Blaupunkt Barcelona, which only the FM portion of the radio seems to work. So I'm going to look into that, and that'll be the chassis. That'll be the chassis I show you. I will show you that restoring, because it's the one with the most faults on it. The other one, the radio works okay, and the amplifier's a bit dodgy on that. But unless there's anything different, then I'm only going to show you one of them, because the chassis are practically the same, I believe. I'll know that when I get there. I've had a look inside the Arkansas one, but when I open the Barcelona, I'm pretty sure they're the same. You know, they look the same, and yeah. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching, and more to come later. Bye for now.